When it comes to everything negative that is going on right now with this administration, I feel that Donald Trump is backed into a corner. Now, what do I mean? Well, look at everything that's going on. The economy is not doing nearly as well as he wants. He's getting bad economic numbers, bad job numbers. They only added a couple thousand jobs this month, like 20,000 jobs. They were predicting high 70s, didn't hit that mark. They revised June down to where we actually lost jobs. And in a couple months, when they get more data for August, they will probably revise August down as well, which is bad news for Donald Trump. And then you got the Epstein files, and that's not going away. Donald Trump desperately wants you to quit talking about it. He doesn't think there needs to be anything there. He's calling it a hoax, but you got Mike Johnson coming out saying Donald Trump's an informant, and that's all it was, is he was trying to break up the Epstein ring, and he was doing it from the inside. Donald Trump's never took claim for that. He's never took credit for that. And you think if he was responsible like that, he would, because that's his personality. And then you add in he's not getting the deals done when it comes to the tariffs and the trade deals. Those aren't happening. Courts are striking down a bunch of stuff when it comes to tariffs. He's got losses in other court cases, like California saying he can't use the National Guard. All kinds of things. Everything is crumbling around him, and it's not going nearly as smooth as his first term. In part because Donald Trump didn't do what he did in his first term. In the first couple of years of his first term, he let things go and kind of run the way they were running. Everything moved kind of smooth, and he took credit for things being great. He gets in this time, changes everything, screws everything up, everything's collapsing around him. And now his party looks like they are going to be losing big in the midterms because of representatives and senators not running for re-election. They're bowing out. They're saying, nope, I'm out of this. Things like that. Everything is collapsing around Donald Trump, and he's trying to puff out his chest and be the bully. And, he's renaming the Department of Defense the Department of War, and he's grasping at straws trying to eke out wins and look like he's actually accomplishing something when he's really not. And then you have people talking about his health. All of this is going to come crumbling down around him because he can't juggle all of this and get the distractions going like he used to. He's slipping a little bit, and there's just too much to distract away from all happening all at once. So this is only going to get worse. There's no way for him to keep talking his way out of everything that is going bad. And especially when some of the stuff like the calls for the Epstein files, talking about the economy, farmers needing a bailout, and things like that, are coming from his own party. He's backed into a corner. He's got everything juggled in the air, and he doesn't know how to get himself out of this anymore because the old tricks aren't working. Add a few more things and he will collapse completely.